This is a cat farm tutorial done on the Block Breaking SMP. Having a cat gives you great advantages in Minecraft survival. They chase away creepers and phantoms, and they also bring you gifts when you go to sleep. If you're interested in how to get plenty of cats in Minecraft survival, keep watching. Hi, I'm Patat Potter and this is a cat farm tutorial. As you can see, I am at my strip shop on the Block Breaking SMP. It is still in development. The next shop that needs attention is my pet shop, starting with cats. These are the items that you will need for the cat farm. A fair warning, this build requires a lot of digging, so make sure you have a strong pickaxe and shovel. Let's go into my pet shop and start building. So we are in my pet shop right now, and this is the little camp I made for the cats where they are going to be sold from. So this is where they're gonna come out of my farm. So I'm gonna dig down at least 32 blocks down. So I'm going to use the safety technique by standing on the middle line and then digging down the sides. So go down at least 32, I'm going to go down 35 blocks just for safety's sake. The reason we are doing this because I am on a server and I don't want the cats to spawn next to any other player. Cat spawn radius is 32 blocks and I would like to ensure that the cats only spawn around me. So I am on level 35, dug all the way down. Now stand on the block that you want to become the bubble column that travels your cats up and look towards the side that you also dug out. Now starting from this one as 1, you're gonna dig 16 in that direction, so that's block 1, 2, 3, 4 and 16. And the next thing you're gonna do is create a 3x3 block. This 3x3 block you can dig down 1 layer so that you mark it out. Now standing in the middle, you're gonna have to do the same you did on this side. You're gonna dig 16 in that direction, 16 in this direction, 16 in that direction, and also go 2 blocks up because the height needs to be 4 blocks. Standing on this level it needs to be 4. So at the end of the day your chamber is going to be 35 by 4 blocks by 35. So this is where the lot of digging comes in, so enjoy. And this is what your chamber should look like as soon as you have dug out everything. 35 by 35 and 4 blocks high. And now the next thing that we need to do is make sure this place is lit up. We don't want the torches here because that occupies a block that a cat can spawn on. So how I like to do to place the lights is by digging these middle blocks around the hole and place 4 light blocks down. You can have any other light blocks. I just have a sea lantern. Okay, then you got 8 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8. You place a lantern there and you go all the way to the wall, that one, and then you do it with the other 4 sides as well. When that is done, you line up the 2 middle blocks and then you place the 3 against the wall, so you make sure all the light blocks are lined up. Do this for across the whole floor. When your room is all lit up and looking like this, you go to this column right here, and this furthest block where you want your bubble column to be, you dig down 5 blocks, 1, 2, and you go back up. Going towards the middle block, you're gonna dig down another 2 layers so that the height is 3 in total. Make sure your direction is correct. Going towards that column, you're gonna dig 2 blocks in the same direction. Using fence gate, you're gonna place it along the sides, forcing the water to flow in a single file down here. Now using the water as an indicator, you're gonna dig until it stops flowing. When you get to this point, the last block of water you dig down 1. Do the same again. Get into this block, dig down, and now you dig until you find the opening you just dug from the column down, and we found it. So when you are right under the opening, I'm going to place a fence gate on the block in front of you, 2 of them, and open them up. The block right underneath you, you're gonna dig out and place this old sand in there. Now you get out of the water tunnel using a temporary block. You can just make a staircase out of here. You get to the column, stand on this block and build up 4 glass blocks. Using cobblestone, you tower yourself out of the hole. On top, use a water bucket, place it down. Make use of the water and go all the way down to soul sand. Place down a single piece of kelp at the bottom and bone meal it until you can't anymore. As soon as you reach that, break the bottom piece of kelp and then that creates a bubble column. You can break the temporary block. Place the trapdoors on the second block in the middle of each of the walls. So the second block, the bottom part, and you place 2 just like that. And I'm gonna do it in all 4 of the walls. Go to the trapdoors you place on the side and place 4 temporary blocks just like this and place bed right on top like this. Take away the temporary blocks and place 4 beds on the side of the one. So you will create 5 bed trapdoors and 5 beds. So it's going to be 10 beds a side. You're going to do that for all 4 sides. The reason why we're placing 40 beds is because one cat will spawn for every 4 beds and a minimum of 1 villager. So we're going to place 40 beds and 10 villagers. When you're done placing number 40 beds, we're going to place a gate around all the beds. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then you bring it all the way around until you reach this side and you place it. I'm going to do this for all 4 sides. And the villager housing is done. Now you need to try and find a way to get the villagers in here. I will not be doing it in this video because I'm in survival and doing that's going to take a very long time. So I will show you at the end, when I do eventually get the villagers in, how the farm works. Go to the middle of the farm and place temporary blocks so that you have a block in the middle like this. Place your pane glass on top and break away the temporary blocks. Encircle the pane with temporary blocks and build yourself a way to stand on top. Try and place the boat on top of the glass pane just like this. Now you need to get a rabbit to sit inside of the boat. I will also not be doing this on video because I still need to go and look for a rabbit, but we'll be showing you how the farm works when they eventually end. Dig away the temporary blocks. Now we're going to create our exit. So from our canal here, I'm going to count 10 towards, well, any side. I'm going towards that side. So it's 1, 9, 10. This is where you're going to place your ladders. So dig yourself up, placing ladders. And we are on the top. So that's going to be the way you go into the farm. This is the way the cats are going to come out. Now what you want to do right here is place 5, because the maximum cats that can be spawned is 10. So 5 is more than enough to house all the cats that come up. So the reason we're doing this is because untamed cats will despawn if you are not close enough to them. So you will come out of your farm after AFK and there's going to be no cats up here. So you need a way to capture them and make sure they don't despawn. So with cats in there, people can come in and they can choose their cat they would like to have. And when the stock is running low, we are going to go down into the farm to AFK. And finally the farm is done. You can see my villagers are in. I brought 2 down and bred them in here and then kind of pushed them into their separate cages. 2 golems spawned as well. You can't prevent that, so just leave them be. And of course I have my rabbit in here. The rabbit was quite easy. Traveled it by boat and then just with a carrot lured him into the boat. After running the farm for a while, there is 3 stuff that I've noticed that I would like you guys to keep in mind. So see this as a mini troubleshoot. Firstly, the AFK point. At first I wanted this little area to be the AFK point because then there's 16 block radius right around me. But I've noticed not even crouching prevents the cats being scared of me. So I had to go to one of the sides for them to spawn and actually drop in there. The other thing is, you can't stand on that side because otherwise you're way too far from the collection room and then they despawn, because they despawn when they're more than 32 blocks away from you. So the best AFK point would be right here close to the bubble column, and you stand here and the cats can spawn in your 16 block radius around you and then they will drop in. Problem number 2, the bubble column coming back to the 32 block radius. So your bubble column cannot be more than 31 blocks taller than you, because otherwise the cats reach the top and they despawn before they even reach the boats they're supposed to jump into. So what I did to combat the problem is shortening the bubble column and making a collection room right under my shop. So the cats will be collected in here. I think my bubble column is only 30 blocks taller than me. At the AFK point, I break the boats and then I bring them up in here where they crawl through this hatch and then they jump into the boats. Third problem. Raids started occurring around the shopping district. A few of us battled 3 raids and everyone started wondering why there were raids around in the shopping district. And then they discovered my farm, which is right under my shop. Now I have more than 10 cats in stock to sell to the other players. All that's left to do now is advertise in chat and in Discord that I have cats in my pet shop that's for sale. I hope this video was helpful and that you enjoyed it. Please leave a thumbs up if that was the case. If you are interested in any more guides, tutorials and troubleshoot videos by me, consider subscribing to my channel. Bye.